Howdy fellas, welcome to the channel. I'd like to give a big shout out and thank you to all of you that watched and commented on the Kibler build videos over the last few months. I really appreciate it. And I know some of you expressed a little concern on YouTube and also on Facebook about, didn't know if you want to try to do one or not. Don't let that scare you. It's not that complicated. If you got any kind of skills at all, you can drill a hole, you can do some sanding. It's no problem. I mean, you think these people who build guns for a living don't make mistakes, you're wrong. They make mistakes, they just know how to fix them. Get into that in a little bit, but the main thing, you can look on Kibler's website, and there's a list of tools that you'll need, and probably the only thing that you don't really have may be a set of inlet and chisels, but you might be able to, especially if you build a wood runner, you might be able to get away with something like maybe an X-Acto knife if you're real careful. You know, I was mentioning mistakes. I made a couple. I mean, you know, it's inevitable. If you don't do it every day, and even if you do it every day, it's a possibility you're going to not be thinking straight or something and make a mistake. For example, on this Southern Mountain rifle, I guess I got off just a little bit boring the hole for the front ramrod thimble, and it was loose. And I thought, well, what am I going to do? Now, if I'd have had, like I do now, some scrap pieces of maple, since I've been building a knife or two, I would have took that and filed or sanded me off some maple dust, and probably would have covered the hole in after I'd mixed it with glue, of course, and maybe tried to rebore it. But at that time I didn't have anything. So what I decided is I'm not building a museum piece, and you should look at it that way, and I was building it for myself, not for sale. The probability of me ever taking that front ramrod thimble off is slim and none. So what I did, I put a little glue on it, and that solved the problem. So the main thing is just if you decide to build this kit or any other kit, just take your time, be patient. If you got questions, I think you can, matter of fact, I know you can email Kibler, and they'll get back, or matter of fact, you can call them, they'll get back with you and try to answer your questions and help you through. And if I'd had to have a lot of help, I did message one of my friends on Facebook about the front sight. I had a little problem with it being too loose, and he said just get it where you want it and paint it. You know, it's no big deal. You can always do something different. And on the Colonial kit, the front side on that thing, I don't know, looked like somebody took a sledgehammer to one side of it. I got it filed down, looking pretty good, but I'm probably going to wind up having to do something different with the sight. I do have an old sight here that came off a Pedersoli rifle that with a little file in it may work to put on this Tennessee rifle once I cut it to more of a profile of a Tennessee style sight and move this sight over to that Colonial rifle. But if you've been thinking about it, go ahead and jump off in it. And Kibler kits cost a little bit more money, but you're getting quite a bit of quality, and when you get done, you're going to have something that you can pass down to your kids, your grandkids, whatever. So, once again, I appreciate you watching and supporting the channel. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot pillar.